Hello and welcome to the 8th event of the North American Monster Truck Series here today in Tacoma, Washington, our last event before the Grand Championships. 16 trucks will battle it out on this smaller floor this week for the Racing and Freestyle Championship and some extra points going into the Grand Finals. We're going to get right into our racing action with some highlights, starting with the semifinals. Terminal Velocity and USA Firestarter on the one half of the bracket. On the other half of the bracket, Dragon and Hotline Miami making it to the semifinals. We get right into our action. Semifinals starting out, Blake Thompson, USA Firestarter, and John Zimmer in Terminal Velocity. Two drivers have been fast all season, and they face head-to-head right here in Tacoma. Both drivers extremely fast on this track as they go head-to-head in this jump. Looks like Blake's slightly ahead, but John Zimmer staying with him in the turns. And across the line, it's John Zimmer, Terminal Velocity, taking the win with a 19.639. Our second semifinal race brings Andrew Sheets and Dragon and Will Meyer and Hotline Miami to the line. Two more fast racers here. Looking for a berth in the championship race. They're very even over the jump. And over the final jump, it's going to be Andrew Sheets and Dragon taking the win with a 19.486. And that brings us to the championship race. John Zimmer, Terminal Velocity, taking on Andrew Sheets and Dragon for the racing championship here in Tacoma. Both drivers extremely fast all season. Multiple wins between these two, and they're going to battle it out head-to-head right now. Even over the jump, Andrew Sheets might have a slight advantage, but John Zimmer is staying with him. Clips the backflip ramp a little bit. It looks like Andrew Sheets is going to narrowly take that victory there. 19.618, and Andrew Sheets is your champion here in Tacoma. It's time for freestyle. 2 minutes for each driver. Three judges scoring 3 categories: air, momentum, and technicality, with a max score of 50 points. We're going to start out with some freestyle highlights first. Some of the lower scoring runs. You see Keaton Barney over there flipping over and saving it. Devin Doss and Deja Vu with a big whip over the backflip ramp. Marcelo bringing out Cool Down with a nice reverse save. Zach Nicholas Vertigo with a nice backflip, under-rotates it a bit, and he flips it over. Chris Bialek in Showtime with a nice backflip. Unfortunately, rolls it over backwards at the end of his freestyle run. And Aaron Lurie monsters J. Profile with some massive air to start the freestyle. John Zimmer with a big whip over the backflip ramp. And now we get to the full run, starting with Seth Holloway and Robo Dragon. Seth Holloway has had a very successful season in both racing and freestyle. Unfortunately, struggled sometimes in freestyle, ending the run a little too early, but hoping to get some extra points going into the finals here in freestyle. So far, a great run going. Nice momentum, getting some air, and also a little bit of technical moves as you get on 2 wheels sometimes. Keeping it safe at the beginning of the run now. Although this is a smaller floor this week, really taking advantage of the full size of the stadium, some nice large obstacles, and 2 big backflip walls, so I'm excited to see some freestyle. Nice air there from Seth Holloway. Got 50 seconds left in the freestyle run. Oh man, a big 360 attempt. Unrotates the 360 a little bit, lands on two wheels, and he brings it back down with a weird side slap. That's going to help the technicality score though. 30 seconds left in the run. Can he finish big? Whoa, a big whip, and it's not going to work out. He's going to roll it over a few times, but he's going to bring it back down. 10 seconds left. It looks like they're going to shut him off. Stabs the brakes and rolls it over the camper. It's a 39 for Seth Holloway. A great run. Next out, Fernando Martinez, Cho Loco. We've seen him many times out here in the season. Really great freestyles we've seen from him, so we're going to see another one right here. A great looking truck. We'll see him in the grand finals. We'll see what he can do right here. So far, keeping it lower to the ground. Nice air there, but he's keeping up the momentum. Great momentum. Pulling out a nice slap wheelie there, comboing it into the container stack. About halfway through his run, going for the backflip. Beautiful backflip. Over rotates a tiny bit, clips the back end, and he just brings it back down nice and smooth. A nice sky blue there. And into some donuts. We don't see donuts a lot. Nice to see a set of donuts there from Fernando. 30 seconds left in his run. We'll see if he can get that big move to finish it off. Looks like he's lining up for something here. A beautiful stoppie to moonwalk. Perfectly executed up the ramp too. On one wheel, and he brings it back down the ramp. Still on the front end. Still in a reverse, and he brings it down. Beautiful move there from Fernando. And he's going to finish out the clock with a nice rollover and an attempt at a save. Not going to do it. What a great end to the freestyle run. Really getting some scores from the judges. It's a 40, taking over the lead from Seth Holloway. Great run from Fernando. Will Meyer, Holla Miami comes out next. Will's been known for filling the clock, keeping it safe, but also on the ragged edge at the same time. We'll see if he can do that same thing here tonight. He's currently the racing points leader, but he's also fantastic at freestyle. So let's see if he can get some big moves out here on the Tacoma floor. So far, probably the best momentum we've seen so far. He's also getting some nice airs we're going to see here with a big jump over the bus stack. Into a nice wheelie. And a perfectly executed backflip. Great run so far from Will Meyer. He's about halfway through his run and we've already seen some big moves. Nice cross thread there. Looking to make an impact at the end of his run here with 30 seconds left. Nice wheelie over the container there. Gonna need a big move if he wants to get a higher score than Fernando, though. Going for the backflip ramp. A big whip. Lands it on the front end. Can he bring it back down? He brings it back down with 2 seconds left on the clock, and that's going to fill the clock right there. Great run from Will Meyer. It's going to be a 42. Takes over the lead by 2 points. Next out, Julio Mullen Jr., Empire. Julio's had some rough breaks throughout the season, not making a few shows, not making it very far in racing, but he knows how to put on a show in freestyle. A beautiful backflip there, over rotates it. Can he bring it back down? Yes. Slammed the front end of the ground, rolled over backwards, and just barely got enough momentum to bring it back on the front end. Nice wheelie. Oh man, a corkscrew type move there. And he brings it back down. That was a very fast corkscrew, and it got very lucky with the ending there. Over the camper into a nice small slap wheelie on the front end. Nice air over the container sack into another slap wheelie. Riding it across the floor and comboing it into the bus deck. Nice move. Riding it on 2 wheels towards the van, and he combos it. Nice. Another technical move from Julio. Very technical run we're seeing from him. And some more nice air over the jammer. Backflip ramp again. Much better backflip this time. Slams it in reverse. He's going reversing over the bus stack. Still in reverse. Reversing it over the car stack towards the backflip ramp. Into a reverse backflip, and he lands it. What a sequence of events from Julio. A great freestyle run fills the clock. Very technical. It's a 42. He's going to tie it for the lead. A huge whip there to finish out the run, too. Next down, Andrew shoots and Dragon trying to outdo what we saw from Julio and Will. Beautiful slap wheelie over the bus stack. Some nice air over the jammer. Nice pop there. Andrew is very close to Will Meyer in the points race, so he's looking to get the extra points here in this competition. Every point matters to him at this point. He's in the finals, but he's trying to get that point championship. He unveiled a beautiful dragon for the championships, hoping to get more points at that event, but right now, this is what matters. A great run so far, getting some nice air like that, and keeping up the momentum. Lacking the wow factor that we saw from Julio and Will, but he's still got a lot of time left. A little out of control, but he gains it back up and he keeps it going. About 30 seconds left for him to get that wow factor. Nice corkscrew off the side of the backflip wall. Perfectly executed. Into a wheelie, combos it over the box. And another nice wheelie as he's rounding out the clock here with 2 seconds left. And that's going to finish out his run. As he rolls it over at the end, and he saves it. It's a 42, a three-way tie between Will, Julio, and Andrew at this point. Next out, Chadwick, Deerfoot, and Mr. Beardman trying to break this three-way tie. And a beautiful backflip to start out his run.
Do you feel alone? Do you feel neglected? Not doing too well with the ladies? Well, I've got the
Chadwick, known to be a very technical driver. We've seen him many times this season with some great freestyles. Catches some unfortunate breaks often. Can't finish his run some of the times, but he's looking to fill the clock today, and he's looking to get some points.
Are you stuck in the middle of nowhere and you need to make an important phone call, but the battery's dead and you can't find an outlet to plug in your charger?
Slams Fernando to the ground and brings a beautiful slap wheelie out of it across the floor.
Grow the beard, feed the beard, brush the beard, manscape the beard, stroke the beard, love the beard.
Halfway through his run, trying to get that wow factor boost off of all the other drivers, and he's still got a lot of time to do it. We're seeing some very technical moves out of him during the first half of the run. A beautiful sky wheelie there rides it down the bus.
God. Becky, look at his beard. It's just so beard.
Into the backflip ramp, and another perfectly executed backflip. Chadwick is so good at backflips in this truck.
Impress your dates with your beard, eat a steak with the beard, chop down trees with the beard, crush your enemies with the beard.
Trips it up over the camper, and he combos it into the van stack. Beautiful sequence of moves there. He's got a little bit of time left on the clock to bring those big moves out. Going for the cross thread. A huge sky wheelie, the biggest air we've seen of the night. And he brings it back down before the wall. Finishing out the run with a big corkscrew move, and he lands it. Insane end of the freestyle run, 43 for Chadwick, and he's going to take the lead by 1 point. And next out, we're going to see Blake Thompson, the USA Fire starter. Let's see if he can outdo what we just saw from Chadwick. So far, after the first few hits, I can see some great momentum out of Blake. Hitting everything in front of him, not searching for anything. This is a great start. However, Blake knows that to get the freestyle win, he's going to need some big moves throughout the entire run. Cross-threading the bus, walking the wheelie 90 degrees off of the bus and down and across the floor. That is a great move. The technicality judge is going to love that one. And another huge sky wheelie. Blake Thompson is having a great run here, and it's only halfway through the clock into a beautiful backflip. If he can keep this up, I can see this taking the win. Slams it on two wheels, but he brings it back down. He's on two wheels again. What a save. Riding on two wheels multiple times in that save. And he finally brings it back down in front of the camper. Cross-threading the bus with huge air. That might have been bigger than Chadwick's air. Into another backflip. Lands it on the front end a little bit, but carries a wheelie out of it. Up and over the back of the ramp, and a wheelie clips the stands of his front tire. He leaves 4 seconds on the clock. It's going to be a 43. He's going to tie for the lead. And next out, Kyle Wilson and Aces Wild. Kyle Wilson was a newcomer in the North American Monster Truck Series. He was in a few events. We saw some great freestyle runs out of him. And he's here again in Tacoma. Tried to get a little bit of moonwalk out of it. Couldn't really get it up. Kyle Wilson, another one trying to get some extra points in before the Grand Championships. Every point matters for the placement into the championships. And a big sky wheelie over the bus stack. We're seeing some big air towards the end of the freestyle competition. Into a nice wheelie, combos it into the bus stack. Kyle's got some great momentum going, some big air. We're looking for some technical moves though. It might be lacking in that department. Wow, what a combo off the bus stack. Just skies it off the rebound. Into another slap where he rides this one across the floor, combos it into the bus. Beautiful combo. Nice arrow with advance. Still keeping up this great momentum. Going towards the backflip ramp. Oh man! A double backflip twist and he lands it on two wheels. Can he bring it back down? Up and over. And he saves it. Fills the clock with that amazing save off of the double backflip twist. It's a 44 for Kyle Wilson. Kyle Wilson's going to take the freestyle win tonight with a 44. Blake Thompson, USA Firestarter, and Chadwick Deerfoot, Mr. Beardman both tied for second place, and a three-way tie for third place with Julio, Andrew, and Fernando. And finishing on our freestyle results, we see Showtime, Vertigo, and First Response in the lower end of the field. Event points, Andrew Cheese and Dragon taking the event win with a 29 over Blake Thompson with a 27 at USA Firestarter. Will Meyer shortly behind with a 25. And as we see, towards the end of the field there, Aaron Larry, Marcelo, and Zach Steele rounding out the field of 16. Overall series points, Will Meyer still in the lead with a 202. Andrew Cheese shortly behind with a 192. Really the only two still in contention for the championship and the points. And that's going to conclude the event here in Tacoma, Washington. We'll see you all next week for the Grand Championships.